we're going to learn the choreography to rise, Mzansi rise. Now, I'm just going to break the steps down. We're going to do the basics, and then eventually we add in your own style and flavor. So the introduction is as follows. We have arms up, both, and then we're going to sway. Eventually, I really want to see you get in, but let's learn the basics first. Then we take our right hand, and we're going to do up with the right, and we're going to say Mzansi. And then we're going to jump together, both feet, jump, Mzansi with the left. And you'll notice how, look at the arm, it just gives you more style, flair and attitude. And then we're going to wave again, and you'll notice I'm bending. Eventually we must bend even more just to get into the style of the music you're working with. For now, we're just learning the basic steps. So we wave, and then we both hands, and we're going to say Mza, 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 Mza. And then you'll notice I'll turn my hands, and then I start bringing my hands down to the beat, and then a little bit of a shoulder shimmy. Everything makes sense when the music plays, as long as you've got those basic moves. So our introduction, both arms shooting up, then a wave to the beat, bring some hips and style in, have fun with it, and then we're going to do right hand up, and then we're going to look, when we say Mzansi, then jump both, left, Mzansi, jump, up, and then you'll notice we don't stay up too long with that section, and we start to wave down, and then you'll bring in some flavor and some shoulder shimmy. Excellent. That's the first section of our introduction. We then move in to the clap. Now the rhythm will sound as follows. So we basically have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rhythm flair. So you'll notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I always change my position to show that I'm changing the beat. Slightly different, not terribly obvious, but you will notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's also more of an exaggerated. It's not necessarily much faster, it's just more of an exaggeration on that beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, basically just giving it more power. All right? Then you'll notice I'm going to add this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the first clap, I'll stamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and nice 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice I'm starting to bring in the face too, because if you dance without using your face, you lose the style. So we need to have the face in it too. Emotion and feeling brings the song alive. Now we've got what's called the step to side gallop. So instead of galloping horse style, horse gallop and gallop, beautiful and elegant and nice. That works with another style of music, but now we want to do to the side pretty much on the spot. So the gallop on the side, on the spot, is 1 foot out of the foot. You can see I'm not jumping together. I'm single stepping. Then you'll see, you'll hear the gallop coming through now. Now I'm going faster. Nice. Now, the flavor and feel for the upper body, we're going to do a shoulder shimmy, but we're slightly going to go a little bit more on the lower back side, bending a little more each time. Not too far, because you are needing to keep to the beat. You also never want to fall over. So just slightly so you can see you making your way back. If I move to the side, you can see what I'm intending to get to is plus minus this position, and that's the max. Not too much more, because you lose your balance while you're trying to do the feet at the same time. So let's do the feet, and the arms, and shoulders. Nice, loving it. Now we go back. Nice, beautiful. Okay, so that is the whole introduction with the first section. There's no specific verses and choruses here. There are two main verses and quite a few interludes and choruses, but you'll notice this dance is made for all. No major intense choreography, just have fun with it, but we need to keep the basic steps together. Great. All right, next section. Right, the first verse, we're going to say, from the Cape to Josie streets, feel the rhythm in your feet. Green and gold, we stand as one. Hear the sound, the game's begun. Now, there are quite a few other steps in between, but as long as you get those basics. So we need the point to the front and the point to the side. Again, the attitude and flavour comes with the music, but I want more of a feel than a boring. Feel, and in it. Beautiful. Yeah, in it to win it. Even adding a bit of hips, because we don't want absolute standstill. Now, when you do the next section, feel the rhythm. You can also add a bit of shimmy, depending on the amount of music, because it varies. Feel the rhythm in your feet. Then the green and gold, we don't just point green and gold up like that. We go green and gold. You can see attitude and gold. We stand as one. Hear the sound, the game's begun. Now in between, you're going to need to do that gallop beat. Okay. Right. Right, so we've got from the townships to the stage. Bum, 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 bum. You can hear the beat. Nice. There, and feel, and feet. Bum, 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 bum. Nice. Green and gold, we stand as one. Bum, 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 bum. Here, we can also swirl the arms. Nice. Hear the sound, the game's begun. All right. And then we're going to take the arms from this position and move back into another section with vocals. The vocals you can learn in your own time. This is just the basics for now. So the next section we're going to point and repeat. Then the only difference the second time, feel and then not feet in your head. Feel. And then you point to head. I'm not going to do all the lyrics because then this takes too long. That's simplified once the music plays and you get really quite accustomed and comfortable with the song. So, after that, we're going to now go into the serious section and we're going to join our feet together as follows. And this is where we be smart and full. From here, we move from that position. We're going to go formally. Feel it now, it's in the air. Voices rising everywhere. So you lift your head sharp, not too rough. We never want to injure ourselves. Just up, but firm. And then we're looking to the right. One beat, one soul. And the action is as follows. We look, we center, we lift, we center. All right? So together, up, down, right, center, left, center. And then we're going to put our arms together. And then we're going to fold. And then we shine. That will do with the music because there's quite a bit that you'll feel the hands need to flicker in time with the stars. And then you're going to need to run as it gets faster. It's like our gallop that we were doing, but faster and really getting into it. And then we're going to need to do a double jump. These moves are simple, it's just to place them with the lyrics. The other move that you will need on the verse 2 is when we rise, we never fall. So most of the moves repeat. So we have the pointing that came back, cross the heart to the feet. Then later on we had cross the heart to the head. And then we have some extras where we're going to put where we rise, we never fall. And then it says, hear the nation call. And that's where you mean business. Hear the nation call. Very nice. Okay, let's move on to the chorus section. We now have the step to the side, right and left, step close section. So, simple, it's a step and together. But when we step together, we need to not make it an exaggerated. I'll turn for you. We don't want stamp, 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 stamp. We want the feet to look neat. So we want step, and beat means you don't flatten the second foot. So you flatten and you beat. Step and you beat, you step and you beat. To the left, it would look as follows. Step, flat, beat. Slightly bent foot, step and beat. All of these vibey type of dances really just need you to be yourself, let go, and get in it, and you bring your own style, but there's some obvious techniques we need to follow. So the rhythm and the counting for that section will be step and beat, step and beat, step and beat, step, and now the left. 1 and 2 become 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. To be more professional, as we move along, we should look the direction we're going. Look and beat, look and beat. It just gives more variation. Instead of the head just facing the front, we've got a bit of attitude, a bit of zest, a bit of style, and we go to the left. Beautiful, everyone, I love what you do. Now, on the beat, we're going to clap. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step and step and step and step and to the left. Nice. Once we've done the right and left traveling, we're going to go into the foot twist. So we take our right leg, flick forward. Later on, we're going to really with attitude. But for now, let's just get the right foot forward. Just so we don't do an info overload here. We keep it neat, we keep it tidy. So, once the foot's forward, we're doing a twist, and we would like everybody, guys, girls, everyone, just really get into it, get low if you can, and really, I always say, go the extra mile, gooi and enjoy. Now we move on to our left, and how we do that is, we're going to change. We take this foot, place it at the back, jump the left foot in the front, and change. Looks like this from the back while I was twisting. Okay? Then I'm going to take my right foot, put it behind, and change. Now, once the left foot is in front, we're going to do a beat to turn a quarter wall. So a quarter means we've got the front of the room, the right, the left, and the back. We're now going to turn to our side step. So we've just done the right. Now we're going to do the left to the quarter side, the left of the room. Remember, I'm facing you, so everything I'm saying, you're doing correctly on your right and left. So we're now going to go round with our left foot, tiny taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm hardly moving this other leg. The supporting leg is waiting. It will need to turn now. 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I basically did is I tapped 2, 3 and 4, add the flavor 6, 7 and 8. We really want to get that flavor in so that it's not just straightforward and flat and boring. Later we add arms. I like to add a bit of exaggeration, like I'm pushing myself around, but the rhythm is pa 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 pa. And then we have free movement, free to be. So this type of community song and dance, I now encourage everybody. I've got my typical and everybody needs to find a friend or get into a group, depending what we all discuss and feel like doing. And this is where we either join and do a bit of a zorba line, and we kick and we jump, or we raise arms together. Just have some free-spirited fun. And then our cue to return to the choreography will be woza woza. So the woza woza, we're going to start. Always try to remember to your right. So that side, both feet are going to jump. And as you land, you bend as much, medium, or as little as you want. It's up to your abilities and comfort levels. So the bending just gives it flavor for the style of music we're doing. And we're going to put arms forward, slightly focused as far forward but slightly down. Woza. Woza. So if I face you, you can see, and I want to go woza. Now from there, we're not going to only do a quarter turn like we did with this foot because we were facing the front. We're now doing a half turn. So we're going to go round this side, and it's actually going to be a 180 degree. So we're not coming full, it's just going to the other side of the room, and we're going to turn, round, land. Woza, woza. 4 times. Woza, woza. Ha, woza, woza. Nice, and again, as much or as little as you're comfortable with. The song does continue on. You as a family or a community can then design your own choreography, have fun with it, add your own moves, enjoy, have a blast, and just make it epic. Enjoy, go over the moves as many times as you need. You may see a few little extras here and there. I call them frills and trills, but it's up to you what you want to add as long as the groundwork is there. Thanks for watching.